was good.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, welcome. Rosie Corinne is like biscuit. I'm so laughing. So guys, I'm saying I say hello because I'm gonna turn off the camera in a little bit, just for some personal technical reasons, doesn't matter, but it's just so it's on. I'm gonna pause and then go to
Yes.
now I got some news here, Quinn. No, because I subscribed to this newsletter. I love it. It's called it's not it's like a news gathering for um tech news. It's called Tech Meme, and I just saw the headline: Six engineers helping Musk control U.S. Treasury. By the way, um, I will um we will talk about it. So then
Yes.
there's now they're
Yes.
effed. Those mofos are effed. There's
Yeah.
there's like so okay. All right. So oh, and it's like a look at six engineers. So the if the tech meme website already has their names, it interesting, fine interesting.
Yeah.
They screwed. They screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay. So I'm gonna pause you just to get to the news, okay? Just 1 second.
Okay.
So guys, literally, as you saw, as just as I was doing the recording for the intro, this popped up the news from TechMeme. It's just to subscribe to them. So they gather all the news related to tech. So this is so good. So Wired, which is a pretty well famous publication for techie things in general, uh, identify them and put their names out. I love it. Okay, so here it is: the young and inexperienced engineers aiding Elon Musk's government takeover. And so basically, they're criminals, right? Like, right, Krina? And Krina thinks that they
Yeah.
might go to prison for life, right, Krina?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. The young and inexperienced engineers aiding Elon Musk's government takeover. Engineers between the age of 19 and 24, most linked to Musk's companies, are playing a key role as he seizes control of federal infrastructure. I mean, but okay, I just want to say their names, say their names.
Yeah.
Somebody
Exactly.
about you, say baby, I love you. Say their names. Okay, here it is. The engineers are because in case somebody knows them. Engineers are Akash Boba, Edward Korestein, Luke Ferriter, Gautier Cole Killian, Gavin Kligger, and Ethan Shautron. None have responded to requests for comment from Wired. Representatives from OPM, GSA, and Doge did not respond to requests for comment. Already, Musk's lackeys have taken control of the Office of Personnel Management and General Services Administration and have gained access to the Treasury Department's payment system, potentially allowing him access to a vast range of sensitive information about tens of millions of citizens, businesses, and more. On Sunday, CNN reported that Doge personnel attempted to improperly access classified information and security systems at the U.S. Agency for International Development, and that top USA security officials who thwarted the attempt were subsequently put on leave. So this is like, um,
Wow.
okay, so
So the people that thwarted the attempt were put on leave? Is that what it just said?
yes, yes, but so so I'm gonna post this article, guys, on the like on the community page so you can all share this with you and make sure that you reach out to their parents. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, really, like what kind of like these people are thieves, right?
Yeah.
So so so
And can
okay,
you imagine going through all that schooling, and this is what you do with it?
yeah.
This is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
My son's going to school to be an engineer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know what he's going through. And for him, if I would slap the shit out of him being one of his parents. Can you
Wow.
imagine putting your kid through college for all that and they do this and they're young?
Yeah.
Look at these
But
ages.
they're Karina, they're already connected, so they're connected to Peter Thiel and Elon Musk. So they already are right wing by definition, because if you weren't,
Well, that's true.
right?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, they're committing crimes. And I feel already some of these parents are freaking out. They're like getting them. attorneys because they know the parents know how serious it is.
Oh,
And they're like, no,
yeah.
mom, you don't understand. We're gonna take over the government. Some of it's gonna be so much better. No more DEI.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's
We
like, yeah.
work for
And they're
the
like,
billionaires.
DEI is it's you spend your whole life in federal prison because that is what's going to happen to you. Like
Yeah.
really, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the Treasury Department, and that, I mean, that's like very sensitive information. When you get people's social security number, what do you, first of all, why? What are you doing with all that stuff? Why do you need that information? You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
I want to answer, I want to ask some questions to these guys. I would love to be an interrogator, man. I can just, I'm telling you, I can badger somebody till they will cry the truth.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's so insane.
Wow. Wow. So Karina, okay, so I don't think we shared with you guys that Karina and I we talked before we came on just now and want to talk about um okay, hold on, let me just make sure it's recording. Yes, it's recording. So we said, Karina, you said that I like that yes, they have already access, they got all the information, but Karina thinks that they have already been some of them are in the process of being there's more than those, but they'll be arrested very soon. Okay, like
Yeah,
really, right, Krita? You think, right?
I think so too. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
so. That's what I saw. Them already being arrested. And we saw that before that this even popped up.
Wow.
We remember we were looking at it, and then that's when we came on, and then all of a sudden that popped up.
That's right. That's right. So,
So,
wow. Yes. And then let's see what else. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more here. Tell us more. What is happening? And it's saying that's right. I think that it's wow, it shows me that there's these cases of people when people access systems. This is like hacking essentially, right? Because these people are
yes.
not government employees, they do not have access. And those people get 30, 45, 50 years in prison for this.
Yep.
It's very, very serious. So that's what they're gonna get. And I know people think, oh, but it's not gonna last forever. And really, those people are gonna be some of the ones that suffer the most. They have literally thrown their lives away.
I
Okay.
absolutely 100%. They are. Oh my gosh, they have no clue what they've done.
Wow. Yes. Well, they're responsible though, right? That's the thing.
Well, of course they are. They're the ones that did it. I mean, they all have the ringleader, of course, but
Wow.
they acted. I'm sorry, but at that age, you know what's right and wrong. I don't care how conditioned you are. And that's the thing. These guys, I think you actually told me that they play a lot of video games, and that's what's
Right.
coming up for me. It's almost like to them, it's a video game. Like,
Wow.
ooh, cool, look at this. We got access to this now. Cool. Let's see if we can get in here. It's like a video game to them. They just don't understand the consequences that are going to come their way because Leon and Peter Thiel and all them guys have conditioned those guys to not even know consequences.
Wow. Wow. So, wow. So Karina, okay, now since we were talking about it, so they have access many. So for example, here the like the payment system that they access in the Treasury, are they going to do any harm to the Treasury or to people who receive Social Security, for example? Let's ask. Okay, so will they be able to do harm to this? Let's see. No. I see prison, hardcore
Yeah,
prison.
I
And
think
I
they've already
see,
thwarted it.
what, say it again?
Since they already thwarted it, no, no harm to the Social Security system.
And to the people, right? The people.
Right.
Yeah, no. And I see that they're going to be really shaken up, like they're going to have to throw up everything that they have ever touched. Wow. Wow.
They're in big trouble.
Wow.
Whenever it hits them, it's going to hit them hard. They're
Wow.
in really big trouble.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
I just get this sense of, um, with the Queen song, Mama, I killed a man, threw it all away.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
That's what's coming to my head, that song.
Wow,
They
wow,
threw it all away. Yeah.
wow, wow. Yeah, and I see they don't, and they're going to be, put in the mode in say, and I see that, and this is finally, come on, they're going to put into the in those very high security supermax because they have to be made an example of, really, right? Like those people.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see they're saying hello to Elon in the federal the max security prison. So, so that's good. They're like, oh hi, that guy that put us here.
Yeah,
Wow,
exactly. We're having lunch with him again today.
wow, wow, and they get beaten up frequently because everybody. I mean, these are the worst, most smug people.
Yep. They're not guys that were made for prison. And
Wow,
I don't think anybody is, but these guys especially not.
wow,
They're not going to have, what's that term that Trump said? They're about to go through some things.
wow, 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 wow.
Yeah. It's funny. It's not funny, but I'm picking up their parents. The maybe that's because I had said, my son's going through that same education. I'm just feeling the panic of their parents. Like my son's life is over.
Wow, wow,
I
wow,
lost my child. I've lost my child.
wow, wow,
That's just, oh, I know. That's so sad. It's really sad.
wow, wow, wow. Yeah. So, wow, they're like, and I see all these future articles radicalized by the far right, the privileged children they embrace fascism. Like, really, right?
That's exactly what it is. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. They've convinced them for some reason, they've been able to convince them that fascism is good.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah. That
Wow.
is just sad.
Mm,
So many people, so many lives have been ruined through this. It's crazy how many people have just thrown their own lives away for something that they just can't see through.
mm,
I
mm,
just, it's sad.
mm, mm. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting, but Corinne, Corinne and I were talking earlier, and today I was happy for like I guess other things, but I really feel this Corinne, ever since the inauguration, quote unquote, whatever that was happened, it's been very hard, but today I finally feel very uplifted, like it's falling apart. I really do. I know
Yes.
it sounds crazy because so when I were looking at what is going to happen this week, right? That was the big question. And I did see that they would try to shut things down, try to do more harm, but I don't see it succeeding quite in the degree that they were wanting. Okay. So,
Right.
right, Karina, do
Right.
you see it too?
Yeah. I feel like there's going to be pushback at every angle. The equivalence it gives me is, do you know how when Trump, every case he has, there's always a delay, a delay, a delay?
Hmm.
But that's actually, I feel, in our benefit this time. Everything he tries to do, somebody is going to, file a lawsuit or a judge is going to block it temporarily.
Mm,
Everything is just mayhem for him and everything he tries to do.
mm,
Because, the more they can say that they're going to do and all this crap, the more fear they can put in people and the
wow,
more reason they can push their agenda.
wow,
But
wow,
I think people are finally going, you know what? We're fighting back. We're not letting this happen.
wow, wow. I just feel this like breakthrough of like somebody like a prison. It's so sad because we are the ones in prison. Like we're imprisoned by them, like in a way, right? We're like
Yeah.
jailbreak. There's AC/DC song. It's all right, jailbreak. I
Yeah.
feel like so we're like breaking it down. Uh, well, but they're the
It,
criminals, right? It's kind of crazy that we have to.
yeah, it is. That's the sad part. The criminals are running the show right now,
Wow, wow, wow.
supposedly. Yeah.
Okay, so wow, so let's see. There's other things to discussing. One second, okay?
Yeah.
Be right back. Okay, so this is the news that I posted late last night. U.S. pilot messaging system outage may mean flight delays, transportation department says. And I saw some comments of people already saying that their flights were, or maybe someone's child took a flight that was late longer than usual. So the bottom line is, this is not normal, right? Nobody believes like, oh,
Yeah,
what a coincidence. And the other thing is, like I was gonna say, so the other thing is that, oh, it brought up, I was thinking about this idea of the martial law, that they want to do martial law, and then that they wanted to shut down all the airports. And I read it right, Greta, we looked
yeah,
into it. So let's look into it again, because we both saw that they want to do it, but they do not succeed at the end. Okay?
yeah,
So let's look
yes.
again, Greta. So
Okay.
okay, what are they doing with this? That's right. They want to grind the airspace down to a halt. So they want, that's right. And I see that Elon Musk wants to put more satellites. There's more things he wants to. It's like, and it's true. Can you believe it? He really acts like he's the president.
I know.
These are all his plans. It's saying these are all his plans. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, they're all his plans. Exactly.
Wow. Okay. So the question is he, we don't think it's going to work out, right, Greta? So let's see. Are they going to try to, what's next here in the, as far as airplanes? Wow, I see. Wow, wow, wow. I see that the military again steps in, and it may shoot down some things that are basically, we're under attack
We
by the
are.
people.
We're under attack
Wow, 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 wow,
by our own government. Wow.
wow, wow, wow. So,
Yeah.
wow, wow, wow. So this is it, right? So wow, so let's see, because I see that, even how they fire the person with the Coast Guard, but I still see the Coast Guard shutting down something, shooting down, I mean, and it could be because the whole point of the military is to protect the country at the end of the day, right?
Right.
But
Exactly.
say usually the design of it was for enemies foreign coming, but now they are inland. So it's still, I see something in the on the water happening to defend ourselves, and then I see the whole, and I see then those incel people running away because they're very cute on the screen, but in real life they can barely, like, any
Right.
of us could just punch them and get away with it because they're so
Yeah.
small and weak, right? And cowardly. So wow. So that's it. Wow, seeing 12 days. How long was it? 12 days since, that's right. Well, but that's today, right? Almost 12 days since the inauguration. That's right.
Gosh, has it only been? It feels like 70 years.
Okay. So no, that's right.
Right.
But I see that the government they will shake them out. It's saying quickly they will get these people out and arrest most of them actually because they're trespassing, essentially, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Wow. And I see actually that a lot of people within the Trump administration don't like what they're doing because they're not part of the government, truly. That's what I feel actually. So let's,
Right. I mean, they shouldn't have access to anything that they're accessing.
wow,
I mean, there is no reason other
wow,
than nefarious reasons
wow,
that
wow,
they're
wow.
accessing stuff. I mean, there is there's no logical explanation other than crime.
Mm,
I mean, if you and I hacked into the government system, why would we do that? We wouldn't.
mm,
We're not criminals.
that's right.
So why are they hacking into the government system? What are they doing?
That's right. Okay, so okay, wow, 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 that's right. So I just see that this from so is this I just feel that there's this wave now of things happening, um of people, not just people, but within the government, people say no, let's get these people. They're trespassing.
Yeah.
So wow, okay. So how long, let's see, how much longer is this chaos going to keep going? I know the timing is hard and so forth, but let's see. Today's February 2nd. Let's see. So, great. I know timing.
Yeah.
Let's see
Timing is so.
what else is going to happen. I mean, we could also measure it by, I guess, events or things like this. So how much longer in terms of what else do we, in terms of this like hacking situation or invasion of the government systems, how much longer is this going to last? Oh, I see them being there's on the news. They're being arrested. Those people have been arrested. I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I see pretty soon. But I have a question. Could Trump then try to pardon them or something like this? No, you know what I see that Trump actually wants to limit Elon Musk. He is pissed at how far Elon Musk is going.
Yeah.
That's again.
Well, it's becoming relevant
Mm,
and obvious that Elon's in control.
mm,
Trump doesn't like that either. He
mm,
doesn't like that either. And he's trying to push Putin's agenda through where Elon's trying to push his own agenda through and Putin. He's got a couple things going on. So it's a mishmash mishmash mess right now is
wow,
what they want me to say. Thanks.
wow.
That was a tongue twister. But they're not happy with each other. And it's too, I get the people that are in the government, some of them, are nefarious. They were there for nefarious reasons. But even those people are so sick of Musk because they've done their own criminal activity. And now this guy's coming in and taking over, and it doesn't mesh or align with their agenda that
Mm-hmm.
they've been working on this whole time.
Wow, wow, wow,
Yeah, they don't like that either.
wow. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so let's pause here 1 second. Okay, so of course, trash did the tariffs. Live out of the Trump deals with fallout after imposing tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. The leaders of Canada and Mexico threatened retaliatory tariffs, while China said it will file a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization. So, okay, so I love, by the way, I love the response from Canada. Justin Trudeau said that he was going to put heavy tariffs on, or somewhere in Canada, they were going to put heavy tariffs on only on products coming from red states. I love it. So, okay, so
Yep, they're fighting back.
wow. Okay. Now let's see. So let's see what because all the business, even the Wall Street Journal had a huge article, opinion page against the tariffs because it's just uniformly horrible, right? So let's see, Corina, what is going to happen here with these tariffs that he issued? Let's
Okay.
ask, what is happening with the tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China?
Mm.
You see, the prices are going to increase dramatically.
Yeah, yeah,
And he's saying he thinks it's a joke that people, the regular people, the little people are paying for it. So, wow.
yeah.
I see that it
And
will probably go ahead. Oh,
well, and his supporters are the first to get hit with
yes.
in the wallet. Not that we're all not going to be hit, but I don't know. For some reason, it feels like to me, how I've been saying, stay in the light, and it doesn't affect you as much.
Mm-hmm.
We're all going to be affected by these prices and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, it feels like his people will be hit harder than most,
Mm-hmm.
and quicker than most as well. So they're already starting to realize that he hasn't brought down prices, and that that's going to kick in for them as well,
Mm-hmm.
that he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think other countries are going to screw him over that way,
Mm-hmm.
make him look like the biggest idiot around, because he is so stupid. He doesn't know how they work.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks everybody else is paying for it. He just doesn't care or get it. So we might see a little bit of that, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, all right. So then let's see. What about Canada? Let me ask. What about Canada, Trudeau? That's right. I see again that the exporters and a lot of those the countries, not the countries, the areas in the U.S. that actually does the exports are red states, and and the farmers and all that they're already going to the senators. They're furious. We're going to lose all the money that they have and everything because they
Yeah.
can't sell it. It's too expensive and they're screwed. And it's saying, and so they're like, why don't you have, where's your balls? Do something. Like you're just kind of, kissing his ass. Like you have to do, that's right. So it's really, really bad. So I even see, okay, so how long, I see that it may be take effect for a short period, but then it goes away. It
Yeah.
becomes a joke. It becomes
Yeah.
a cautionary tale.
Yeah. Because you know who else I see is Jeff Bezos, who I'm so mad at right now. But anyway, I see his face and I
Hmm.
see him talking to Trump. Like, we get our products from all over the world. You
Hmm.
are really, you're hurting all of us. We're the ones that contributed to you, and
Hmm.
you're hurting us. But you know what? He's doing it in a very cowardly way.
Hmm.
So he's no hero. Let's just say that. He's kissing his butt while he's doing it. So he's no hero, but he is like I do see his face. Maybe he's just the representative face of all the businessmen because they're losing money. How are think of Amazon. That is going to affect them
Wow.
massively
Wow. And
because
I
they get
see that
products from
Jeff,
all over the world.
yeah, and I see that Jeff Bezos is furious. So he's like, oh, damn. It's like people mocking him, like, this is what you picked. Good for you, Jeff Bezos. Are you happy now?
Exactly.
Ha ha ha. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
wow.
And if they
Wow.
start doing the boycotts like they've been saying, like I was
Mhm.
telling you earlier, they're going to really feel the bottom line.
Wow. Wow. That's it. Wow. Wow. So good. So good. So, wow. That feels good, Brandon. I really honestly feel this is things just getting better and better. So better for us,
Yeah.
right? In the sense that it is not going to stand. These things are not going to stand. So
No. And honestly, I think I'm sorry to say this because I really don't like saying that I want him to do bad things at all. And that's not what I'm saying. But I do think sometimes that at this point, since we are in this, it is in a reality, I guess. Doesn't feel like it, but we are.
mm,
But I think sometimes the more horrific he does and the more pushback he has, the
mm,
more people are waking up to it.
mm,
So, we just have to kind of keep going to where in the direction we're going
mm,
and just let the light shine on all this.
Okay. Okay. Wow. 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 Very good. Very good. Very good, Karina. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see if what's next? What's next here? Okay, so this is interesting news here. Senior FBI official forcefully resisted Trump administration firings. Brian Driscoll, the acting FBI director and head of the bureau's Newark field office, pushed back so aggressively that some feared he would be dismissed. So, is this the beginning? What's happening here? That's right. Okay, so I see that they're really upset about this. Obviously, the FBI agents, the ones that are not corrupt, are happy. Oh, look, he looks cool, actually. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he looks kind of cute. I'm like, oh. And so anyway, so okay, so tell me, that's right. And I see that people are really, really very upset, but then I see that they all become more motivated. So there's a short period where these people go in, but I honestly don't feel like it will last. I really don't. And I don't think we're saying it just to be quote unquote positive. That's what I feel. I just think it's like the word is we're at war against those people, but
Mm-hmm.
they it's the minor battle that they win, basically. We win the rest of it. That's what I think.
Yes. Agreed.
So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what else. Yes, that's right. The FBI is still working, I feel like, even though wow. So,
Yeah. I think so too.
wow, wow, wow.
I haven't lost hope at all. Not at all.
Hmm. Hmm. Wow.
Yeah. I still believe.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So let's continue here. So this is one of the most upsetting news for me because you can bring people back, you can undo some of their actions, but the dams. So, acting on Trump's order, federal officials opened up two California dams. Now, it's an active war against California. It really is. That's what it feels like for sure.
Yes, it does.
So, okay, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers abruptly increased the amount of water flowing from two California dams. The federal agency made the decision after President Trump signed an order calling for increased water deliveries. Local water managers who were caught off guard by the decision, said they convinced Army Corps officials to release less water than originally planned. So this is, to me, is an act of terror. Like he wants, right? This is not necessary.
No.
So, okay,
Yes. It's
okay.
so pathetic.
So what? So that's right. It's saying yes. It's to mess up the organized. There was a saying. There's a reason why this water is kept a certain way. It's that it's basically throwing it away. It's wasteful. Is
Yes.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Insane, but it's I see that he really and it's so. But let me ask a question, Karina. I still don't get it because this is so hateful and it's so awful. What is the real reason here? Does he really wants to does he want to destroy California? What is the story? What is it?
Well, first of all, he hates Gavin Newsom.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely hates Gavin Newsom because he feels a threat. They all feel a threat from Gavin Newsom because they think he could run and be president someday. So
Mm-hmm.
they obviously need to destroy him
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and destroy his state. He's the only state that really, really stood up to him.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And now he's back in office. So what does Trump do? He goes after his enemies. He
Wow.
doesn't care if he's going to destroy California. That's his goal. He doesn't live there. He doesn't care. He
Wow.
obviously cares nothing about the people either.
Well, and I get, Karina, immediately also that it's the beauty of California and Hollywood and happy people, because in many ways,
Yeah.
California represents America. Like I really do believe that, that this is like it created the image of America. And then I see Putin's face. I really do think that Putin, of course, wants to attack anything that is recognizable as American, and California is very much that. So
Yes.
this is a symbol of America. So he's wants just what, like, remember what Melania did with the garden, something like that.
Yeah. Exactly. My God.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let me see. Let's ask here. So what is happening with the water systems and the fires? Wow, it's saying that those people have to go, there's people that need to go to jail because they caused the fires. Yes, maybe some of them spread naturally, but most of them were man-made, it says. So,
Yes.
wow.
That's true.
Okay, wow. Crazy, Corinna, crazy. Okay,
I know.
wow.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
Wow. Okay,
It's
wow.
sickening, but it's true.
Wow. Wow. So, wow. Okay. So but is there wow, so what do we is it
You
going
know
to
that
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. That rings up there to me with crimes against humanity.
That's right. That's right.
That's really what that is. What else is that? Because why would a president do that?
Wow.
You're first of all, you're wasting precious resources that were, water is not finite. So you're wasting precious resources for a state that just had all these fires that need the water. So
Mm-hmm.
here you are as president of the United States doing something like that. That to me is crime against humanity.
Wow. That's right. So, but I still get the message from Spirit saying, no, he's not going to win. It's temporary, and God is watching here. Uh, the information is God
Yeah.
knows what they're doing, and it's not going to last for that much longer. I don't think. Now, this reminds me of the person sent me um the Indian uh what is it called? Oracle. So I'd like to share that. Okay, Karina.
Oh,
Great.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop share, pause the recording. Okay, so I heard from there is someone who watches the show, and I really respect her and like her so much. And she sent this that she said I'd never heard of this oracle. It's called the Oracle of Rama, Rama. I actually went ahead this and got the one of the you can buy there's different editions of this book on Kindle, and then just because I couldn't read the writing very well, and so it's actually quite interesting. Is a system, this Indian system where you have to use. a number I use online just random number generator between 1 and 7 3 times because it's like 7 chapters with 7 sections and 7 like entries on each section. So you pick basically 3 numbers. And
Mm-hmm.
then so she asked about the situation and she sent the answer. So it's so interesting, right? It says, so I'm going to read it. Rama
Yes.
Bali, the proud and strong monkey king who had stolen Sugriva's kingdom and returned humble Sugriva to his throne. This is the fame of Rama. To those most distressed, he reveals his mercy. One who has ruled over and oppressed people has been removed by your higher power. A great difficulty has been overcome. This gives freedom and the end of suffering. It shows the downfall of a powerful person who has strayed from the path of righteousness. So this is so perfect, isn't it, Karina?
Yes, it is. It is.
It's like so it's refreshing. I like to to hear those things because it's another angle, another system, but it confirms what we inherently feel and see, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So so okay, so this is that for now, and I wanted to then give the microphone over to Karina. Karina recorded a meditation, right? Karina, go ahead, tell
Yeah,
us.
it's more of a visual aid, and I was actually sitting here last night, and it came to me because I was picturing like how cool would it be for a group meditation, and so it unfolded. So it's just a 4 minute video, but it gives you something to focus on and help you stay in the light and focus on the light. And what came to me, really, why I wanted to do that was because it was the power of joining together. And so I just give you a little bit of information of how to do that, how to visualize it. And it actually showed me a time. And I thought maybe if we could all just synchronize our watches or your cell phones, whatever gives you an alarm, to join together and just stay in the mindset of holding the light for as long as we need to, because it's obviously we're in this for a little bit. So the stronger we can be and keep each other, the better we're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll hear the rest of it in the recording.
Excellent, great, that's wonderful, Karina. Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye for now, and then next comes the recording. Okay,
Okay.
all
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Well, bye bye. Thanks for listening. Okay, great. Bye.
Bye. Hello. I wanted to make a recording of a vision I just had, and it was so beautiful. So I wanted to pass this along because I'm actually being told to. I was just sitting here picturing how cool it would be if we could all do some sort of, like a global meditation all at the same time kind of thing. How cool would the power of that be? Just immense power. So I was just thinking of that, and I had this visual of, well, tell them. And it showed me a time of 3 p.m. If everybody in this community took, and just even, it doesn't even have to be long, even if it's 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I would say no longer than 5 minutes to get it started. How cool would it be if you could just picture yourself standing there as just like the Statue of Liberty with the torch of light in your hand, and you are firmly planted on the ground. Your feet feel the earth beneath you, and the roots of your feet, the balls of your feet, have roots that go down into Mother Earth, to the core of Mother Earth. That's how strong you are. And you stand there in your power with that torch of light. That light is as bright as the sun. That's how bright it is. That's what you're holding. Now, picture yourself connecting that light with all the other light workers in this community, out in every other community that's out there, all around the world. All the light workers that are working to hold this light. Connect with them in your mind. Connect that light. And just picture that. Stay in that and feel the power of it as you're firmly planted with your roots down to Mother Earth. Feel that power. Encircle yourself. Take it up and encircle your home, your neighborhood, your community, your city, your state, the country, the world. Just feel the power of the connection between all the light workers. And just stay in that for as long as you can. So light workers, if you'd like to join me, set your watches for 3 p.m. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. It will happen at all different times, but it'll keep the light flowing, the energy moving. Let's unite. Let's keep it going every day. And if by chance you cannot sit for 30 seconds and do it, just in your mind, say to yourself, light workers unite. Picture your light connecting and put that command out to the universe. Let's start building this momentum of holding the light, and let's grow its power so that the light defeats the darkness.